Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another race here for the Underdog Racing League. We are at Darlington this week. Looks like qualifying is underway, as you can see. Top time right now, Chase Durham. He posted a 29.34 second lap. Not too bad. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me. Just getting something all set up and finalized right here. Alrighty. Looks like qualifying is over with. Let's take a look at the starting grid. Well, it looks like we are still underway on qualifying. We still have a few cars that haven't gone yet. Sorry it's taking me a little bit to get going here, but I was just finishing up some stuff for tonight's broadcast, making sure that we've got everything in tip-top shape. But right now we are looking at Jake Williams as he is putting up his very first lap, and here it is. What is he gonna do? Making his way, coming around, and what's it gonna be? Hitting turn 3 into turn 4, which is a very hard corner. I'm looking at practice, a lot of guys are losing it on turn 4, and here it is. A 30.56, that puts him in 18th position. Alright, qualifying is officially over, and let's look at that starting grid real quick. Alright, row 1 we've got Timothy Harper in first, second place Chase Durham, third place Brad Ringer, fourth place Sean Huffstutler, fifth place Jason Fensler, sixth place Dan Moyer, 7th, Cody Dorsey. 8th, David Boyle. 9th, Keith Long. 10th, Chase Durham. 11th, Christopher Heights. Daniel Moynihan is in 12th. 13th, Dylan Walterman. 14th, Jason Bottoms. 15th, we have Scott Milner. 16th, Kevin Minapace. 17th, Lance Durham. 18th, Jake Williams. 19th, Dakota Blay. Scott Kerber's in 20th. 21st, we have Marshall Wilson. 22nd, Kobe Stuffin. 23rd, John Osborne. 24th, Noah Tansman. 25th, Corey Hassler. 26th, Will Young. And that will be the starting lineup for tonight's race. Looks like drivers are lined up. getting ready to go. As you can see, there's team communication going on. It's a new thing that we have in this week. Alright, let's look at today's track facts. Like I said, we are at Darlington Motor Speedway. It is a 1.3 mile hairpin course. Temperature on the track right now, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Looking for that to get a little bit warmer as the cars start to go round and round. Weather today in the air, 77 with a 60% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy and the wind is at 7 miles per hour, so not going to be a big factor with the wind tonight. Which these guys are probably excited for that. But here we go. They're making their way around for their first pace lap, and it looks like we're just going to have this pace lap, and that is going to be the green flag as soon as they come back around. Alright, I just want to let you all know that there is a Dash for Cash prize tonight. Whichever one of these 4 drivers on your screen finishes in front of the other, they win the Dash for Cash prize tonight, which is $15. So, choose your driver out of those 4. Who do you think's going to finish on top? And here we go. Green flag in the air, and we are underway here at Darlington. Timothy Harper's going to lead them into turn 1, followed by Chase Durham. Chase is going to look to the inside, but Timothy is going to pull away with a nice lead going into turn 3. Chase once again looking onto the inside of Timothy Harper. Looks like these 3 have a nice little gap on 4th place. Almost a second gap on 4th place. And now Harper and Durham are going to pull away from 3rd place. And they're going to have a nice little gap of over half a second. So this race is going to be pretty interesting tonight. Watching practice, there was a lot of losing it, getting loose on turn 4's exit, which Darlington is one of those tracks that's very, very hard. Like, the track may look wide, but you only have 1 lane of racing pretty much. Right there, that white dotted line, that is your track. The rest is just apron, and that is one of the toughest things with Darlington. And then you have that ultra wide turn. Let's go ahead and pull up the track map right here. You see turn 1 and 2 are just so much wider and longer than turn 3 and 4. Turn 3 and 4 is almost like 1 turn as it's so small. As you can see, there's already a car possibly going a lap down, and that is the 56 of Noah Tansman. He's going to block a little bit, but I don't think he was meaning to block. It's just you can't, crossing that dotted yellow or white line in turns on this track, especially turn 1 and 2, is very difficult because of that elevation change. I remember way back when this track first opened. Well, I don't remember from it was way before my time, but I remember being told and learning that when this track first opened, they used to run the bottom lane in this track, and then they started running it next to the wall because they found out that that's faster. And we have a battle for the lead. Chase Durham is going for the first position, and he's going to take it from Timothy Harper as of now, and he's going to clear Harper. What a great move, Chase. And Chase Durham, remember, he is one of your Dash for Cash racers, and right now he is leading this thing. And it looks like Chase is going to pull away with a nice lead. Oh, and that's Harper's gonna close in. And he's gonna continue to just dominate this lead right now. Man, look at that gap. That gap is insane back there. All the way back here to Jason Bottoms in the 11th position. He's going to have a full second gap between him and Cody Dorsey. Oh, and Jason off of the wall. Gonna go ahead and ride back here. It looks like the 14 might have made contact with the wall. He is slow on the back stretch. Sean Huffstutler from Pontiac, Illinois. Jason Fensler from Elk Grove, California. Racing with that Fat Mike's Pizza logo on the hood of his car. So far, I am very, very surprised with how difficult this track is. Just like last week, everyone seems to be able to control their car after smacking that wall, and oh, we have a car going down the apron, and he's going to correct it. See that? That's what I mean. We witnessed last week as well of, you know, multiple cars just smacking the wall, but able to hold that car together and keep it straight on the track, which is just outstanding. A lot of drivers getting real loose on these turns. A lot of them taking that exit of that turn 2 and just smacking that wall. We've got a wall rider. The 56 of Noah Tansman. He's got a magnet on the right side of that car. Oh, 51 loses it, and he's gonna keep it off the wall. Good job, buddy. Nice save. "15 laps into this race and we are still caution free. Can we go the rest of the night caution free? What's going to happen? How is this going to play out? Let me know down in the comments, who do you think has what it takes to win? Chase Durham dominated him early on. Started in that second position. Harper led the first about 4 or 5 laps, and Chase has just ran the rest of them. that gap that he has, he's got half a second, a little over half, and he's picking up a tenth of a second almost every second. And there's that 48 car of Dakota Blay running that Lowe's motor, that Lowe's Jimmy Johnson paint scheme from way back in the day. Going for Jason Fensler for the win tonight, Kobe. Let's take a look at how he's doing. That Elk Grove, California native with that Fat Mike's Pizza on the front of that car. Let's see those lap times compared to the leader. Wow, he is all around faster than the leader right now, that last lap. Average speed of 181 miles per hour. Chase Durham posted a faster lap that time though. Looks like there's contact with the wall in front of Jason. And he is quickly, very quickly dragging in Timothy Harper. More contact with the wall behind him. The 94 of Sean Huffstutler. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had to get a drink. Been talking a lot more tonight than I have. But Chase Durham continues to lead. Timothy Harper there in second place. And it looks like Jason Fensler has pitted at lap 23 while we were gone on the break. So already he is the only one to make a pit stop. No, I take that back. Dylan Walterman made a pit stop on lap 20. But Jason Fensler has got something cooking in that mind of his on pit strategy. Is this going to pay off? let's look at this real quick. Figure out, hold on. It looks like they have 3 extra set of tires, so Fensler already using. I don't know if he took tires. He only did a 7-second pit stop, so I'm not sure if tires were involved. Looks like we had 2 cars side by side up here in front of Chase Durham. A little wiggle there by Chase. Are we going to start seeing tires be very, very effective? We're lap 30 this time by. I think Durham he's communicating. I don't know if he's communicating that he is pitting this next time by, but let's find out. Yeah, it had to be in a fuel only, but tire wear's gotta be a major factor, I would think, on this track, especially with them sliding up out of those turn exits. But we'll see how that plays out. Oh, car in the wall right in front of Chase there. The 31 not going to make it too easy for Chase to get around. He is still fighting for that track position, and he's going to go a lap down now. Scott Miner in the 16th position. And it looks like they're knocking on Kevin Minapace's door. He'd be looking around. But Minapace is going to continue to fight, try to stay out of the wall. Yeah, if you're on the outside going into turn 3, you gotta just let off the throttle. Like, it's either let off the throttle or get thrown to the wall at that point. You do not want to take turn 3 that close to the wall. And the car in front of them, the 25, got into the wall of Corey Hassler. And he's into the wall again. Yeah, tire wear is a major issue right now. I say about half of these guys have already worn out their tires, and it looks like Chase might have wore his tires out, or Timothy Harper's car just comes to life later in the run. But he has now closed that gap to Chase with a .14. Chase picks it up in turn 3 and 4, back to a quarter of a second. And then Timothy Harper closes that door going into turn 1. Right there, it's going to drop. Oh, but Timothy Harper gets into the wall. It's going to actually drop him back further. 25 goes way down to the inside wall, connects that inside wall, and comes back up onto the track. Oh, the 12 gets into the wall. That was a nice pass to get around Chase. Does Chase have anything left on his tires? Continue to look to try to get that position back. He's going to wait, set it up here on turn 3. He's going to get a little bit of draft off of Harper. He's going to try to, nope, just didn't have enough momentum. Alright, stack it up and try it again, buddy. Gonna get right up on that bumper. He's gonna exit turn 2 with a little momentum, a little bit more momentum. Tongue twister there. He's gonna line it up on turn 3 and just not enough. I don't think he's gonna have enough until we do their green flag pit stops. He gets it right there on the bumper, exiting 2. Oh, Harper in the wall. He's gonna go down low. Chase is gonna find himself on the outside of 3, but Harper's actually going into pits. So Harper pitting on lap 38. Let's see, is Harper going to take tires? Oh wait, he missed pit road apparently. I don't know if he missed pit road or I'm thinking he might have. Or he wasn't actually pitting and he just got loose and went down the track on turn 3 and 4. Yep, he's going in the pits this time. I think he overcooked it going in the pits the last time, which totally messed him up. I don't know how you missed this pit road. I can see, yep. Might have been a case of him missing it. Let's see, is he gonna take tires this time? Making that long drive down pit road. No tires. So tire wear not an issue, as we can see that he has now gone 39 laps on his current set of tires. Chase is in the pit road. Is he gonna take tires? It looks like Chase took right sides. It did look like the car dropped on that right side, so Chase with 2 tires at least. And now we're gonna find Dane Moyer out there in the first position in that 28 Red Bull car. He also is a candidate for that Dash for Cash prize. Moyer making his pit stop. Now Keith Long is going to take that first spot. That first position. He has not stopped yet. Keith Long out of Gaithersburg, Maryland, in that 71 machine. Looked like the 21 might have made contact with that wall in turn 3 and 4. Alright, and Chase Durham is going to be the leader once again. And something happened to Jason Fizzler. He was in the second position behind Chase. And I don't know if he made contact with the wall, but he dropped to 6th position. Timothy Harper's going to find himself in 2nd place, followed by Brad Ringer in the 6th. The 76, he is closing in on Timothy Harper, and he's going to make the pass going into turn 1, followed by Shane Huffstutler. Nope, the 76 did not complete the pass, and he is going to lose a lot of ground on the number 12. Drove it in way too hard. That's the bad thing about this track, like I said earlier, is it looks so wide, but it's so narrow. Just because that white dotted line right there separates the racing course from the apron. And that apron is almost twice as long as the actual track itself. You can try to race down there below that white dotted line, but not going to have as much speed as you would on that top side. The 94 looking, trying to find a hole to pass at 76. And Chase Durham continues to just rack those times. Oh, and caution is out. I believe it is a stage. Yep, there is no wreck on the field, it's just stage complete. Alright, so that ends stage 1. Chase Durham on top, followed by Timothy Harper, Brad Ringer, Sean Huffstutler, and Dan Moyer rounding out the top 5. We are going to step away real quick, and we'll be back before the green flag drops once again. Oh, and the 12 just making an abrupt turn down pit road, almost causing a wreck into the inside wall. Alrighty, and we are back. Well, pace car is going to make his way down pit road once we enter turn 3 into turn 4, and the race is going to restart with 56 laps down, almost halfway there. Jake Williams, Lance Durham. Row 1. Lance Durham with the lead. Or no, I guess this is the choose rule. The 29 of Jake Williams is going to take them to the green flag. And we're back racing here at Darlington. Jake Williams already pulling out with a nice lead, but Lance Durham is going to challenge him for that lead going into turn 3. He's not going to complete the pass. He's going to have to fall back in line right behind him. He's going to get some momentum off of this front stretch going into turn 1. He's going to try it. Nope. And Jake is going to put the block down on entrance to turn 1. That pass was denied. There he goes, looking to the inside, going into turn 3. He's going to have the inside. He's going to have the first position. He can't clear it, can't clear it. The 29 of Jake Williams is going to get a nose back out in front. They're going to be side by side still, and Jake, they're still, oh, the 91 of Lance Durham's going to have to fall back in behind once again. Don't panic, buddy. Just reset, restart, and push harder next time. But wait, Chase Durham back in the picture, running that third position. He is breathing down the back of Lance Durham. He wants that position. He is going to go to the inside of Lance, and he's going to make the pass. Chase Durham now in second place, and Jason Finsler's even going to make the pass on Lance. But Jake Williams continuing to put down laps and stay in the lead. He started in 17th position, and he is now up in first place. And he is leading and putting on a show. But uh-oh, buddy, you better look in that rear view mirror, because guess who's knocking on the door? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have told him to look in the mirror, because he just smacked the wall. But Chase still cannot find a gap and enough speed to make the pass. We saw him easily make the pass on Lance earlier, but he just isn't able to find a spot on Jake. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going for it. Chase is going for the lead in the turn 1. And he's going to clear him. And so will Jason Finsler. A 2-for-1 package deal. But Jake says, hold on, I'm not done yet. But Timothy Harper is now knocking on his door. It's going to cause him even more positions. But Jake is going to hold strong. He is not backing down. Only 15 cars on the lead lap at this moment in time. I don't think Jake has anything else left in the tank. Chase is just going to continue to run away with this race. Now with almost a full second gap between him and Jason. Let's take a look at our other competitors for this Dash for Cash. Cody Dorsey, the number 9 car, back there in 13th position. He is trying to keep a hold on that 13th position, but that 46 or that 68 car, actually the 68's a lap down, so not even relevant in the position scoring right now. He needs to get that lap back before he can fight for position. But right now, it looks like Will Young, yep, the 68 car is the very first car a lap down, so if caution were to come out, lucky dog candidate right there. But Cody Dorsey out of West Virginia, and that number 9, Lumar. Let's take a look at another competitor, Dane Moyer, up there in the 7th position in that Red Bull 28 car. He has found himself in a very nice position, but in a crowd of just a line of cars. Going to try to take the 6th position away from Brad Ringer. And then of course Chase Durham. Oh, well folks, I just realized it's Chance Durham that is in the race for Dash for Cash. I did not even... That's crazy. Chance and Chase, they must be brothers. So Chance Durham, back there in the 23 car, is the other competitor for that Dash for Cash. Not Chase. My apologies. So as of right now, Dane Moyer in the first position out of those Dash for Cash competitors. Strongly holding on to that 6th position. Looking for another one from the 91 of Lance Durham, who we saw earlier on leading this race until he lost it to Jake, who is still holding on strong at the top 5 position there in 4th place from Lone Mountain, Tennessee. Good old Tennessee. That's actually the place that I work. Live in Kentucky and work down there in Tennessee. A wonderful, wonderful state. But, ooh, it looks like Jason Fensler in that 5 car has closed the gap to this number 4 car. Ooh, off of the wall. It's going to send Chase and Fensler down the track. I'm sure that startled him. Code Brown for Chase. Side by side going across the start-finish line into turn 1. Who's going to complete the pass? It looks like Chase is going to make himself very comfortable in that first position once again. Alright folks, we are green. 73 laps in the books. We're gonna take it, crank it up style. Alright, and we are back. Hope you all enjoyed that little battle between first, second, and third. Got to hear those engines purr. But as you saw during that little crank it up session, Chase has began to pull away. And it looks like Fensler is in danger of losing that second position to Harper. Timothy Harper's going to complete the pass. Oh, he's going to slide up the track. And Fensler's going to look to the inside to take that position back. Oh, Harper. Harper got loose. Into Jason. Jason down into the wall. Oh my goodness. Hard racing at its finest right there, ladies and gentlemen. But poor Jason Fensler is going to drop to 6th position, in danger of losing 7th. Something's wrong with that car. He just nailed the wall again. Oh my goodness, could it be a toe link or a tire down? I think it's a tire down, or a toe link. He just reset, and he is gone. Oh my goodness. He packed it up and he is gone from the track. Fensler getting door slammed out of turn 4, but it was not Timothy's fault. They were just racing, hard racing. Timothy loses it and it breaks the toe link, or the steering, at least on the front of that car. Oh my goodness. No, he's mad. But yeah, Fensler completely gone from the race. Chase Durham is going to continue to just dominate tonight's race. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Was looking to try to see if we can find Fensler, but get what happened from his side of things, but he is nowhere to be found. Gonna step away here for a nice little break so I can quench my thirst. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back here on Extreme Sim TV, 88 laps down in this race. As you guys saw earlier with Jason Fensler making contact with Timothy Harper going out of turn 4, and caution is out. Not sure why caution is out, unless it's another stage caution. Alright, we are going to try to bring Timothy Harper down here into the booth. Hey Timothy, it's Chris in the booth, you got me?
Yes sir, I got you.
Hey, so we saw a little bit of contact with Fensler back there. Is your car alright?
Yeah, no, I just got loose off the corner from running the high line. I normally able to cut it to the bottom there, and just being on that high line got me a little loose. And
yeah, I saw you guys were racing pretty hard back there. But continue doing the good work. Second place right now. Do you think you have what it takes to chase down Chase?
I think I did. I don't think I do anymore because I just got into it with a lap car. I guess lap cars can just stay in the way now, I guess, but we'll try it. I had 2 minutes of damage on pit road, so.
Dang. Yeah, I've noticed that tonight. I don't know if it's just because the track is so skinny, but I have noticed a lot of lap cars, fighting for position.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many laps down he was, but we passed him a few times, and I just don't understand why he wrecks me there. So, I mean, he let the leader by pretty easy. I figured he'd let me by pretty easy, but I guess that's not the case.
Right, well, 25 laps to go. Good luck. Do you have enough fuel, I'm pretty sure, to make it to the end?
Yeah, we got enough fuel now since the caution came out.
Nice, well, good luck, and hope to see you in Victory Lane tonight.
Alright, I appreciate it.
No problem, man. Alright, that was Timothy Harper down here in the booth. And you heard from him. His car unfortunately sustained some damage from a lap down car. But he's up there in second. Let's see, I think he can give Chase a run for the money, but we'll have to wait and see. Once again, we're going to bring to your attention the Dash for Cash, Chance Durham, the 23, Cody Dorsey in the 9, Robert Fitzpatrick Sr., but he is not in the race right now, and Dane Moyer. But Dane Moyer in that 28 car is first out of these 3 drivers in contention for this tonight. So let's keep an eye on them and see which one of them can bring home that cash tonight. Alright, we are going green. This next time by, making the way down the backstretch, it looks like there is only 7 cars up there lined up right now. The rest are probably back there on pit road. Oh, here they come around turn 3, lining up behind them. And here we go, green once again. 24 laps to go in this race. Chase Durham leads them to the start. Right on the outside, Timothy Harper. Green, green, green. And we're back racing in Darlington. Looks like Timothy's gonna have something he's gonna bring something to the party up there against Chase. Come on, Timothy. Just not enough to get up there quite yet. He's gonna gain a lot going into turn 4, a little bit wiggly. Ooh, the car behind him, John Osborne, into the wall, but he's gonna save it. Timothy's gonna watch the track in turn 1 and 2, but he's gonna keep it off the wall. Turn 3 and 4 is where he can really pick it up on Mr. Chase. Whoa, and something happened. Timothy just blinked. He is blinking in and out right now. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we're going to cycle through the field for these last 20 laps in this race. We're going to pay attention to all the cars and see what's going to happen with 20 laps to go. 10 cars on the lead lap. This is turning into a Martinsville race. Gonna switch to watch the exciting events unfold between cars that are battling it out. Ooh, and the 52 gets into that wall. David Well in the 52 is the very first car a lap down, and he's in danger of losing that position. Oh my goodness, and what we're back there watching that go down. Look what went down here in the lead. Chase Durham loses the lead to Timothy Harper, but Chase is going to try to poke it in there on the inside, but he's not going to get it quite yet. What a change of events. Timothy Harper up here in the booth thinking he doesn't have what it takes, and there is a car down on the inside of the track wall. But caution is not going to come out. We're going to stay green with 16 laps to go, and I think that's exactly what Timothy is hoping for. No caution, that young man's saying. This right here, folks, just tells you, don't doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself, because you never know what could actually happen. This time around, he's going to take 14 laps to go. And he is steadily increasing that lead, but I am not, or that lead, I am not going to jinx it though. We are not going to talk about this lead anymore. Chase off of the wall back there out of turn 2. Off of the wall again in turn 3 and 4. I don't think Chase took tires. Oh, and Chase is going to get a little bit loose back there. And he's going to lose that second position to John Osborne in the 81. That Ford Mustang. But Timothy Harper is going to say see ya and pull a 1 second lead. Sorry, Jim, it's actually not Matt. It is one of Matt's new hired associates, Chris, up here in the booth tonight. I'm going to be doing the Underdog Racing League broadcast, while Matt has other broadcasts to attend to. He is expanding. Oh no, the 12 in the wall! Get off the wall, buddy! He's going to keep that lead. He's going to lose a little bit off of his lead. It's going to drop down to less than a half second. And it continues to shrink. There's a car around down there at the inside of turn 3 on the back stretch. John Osborne might come in here with the last less than 20 laps to go and steal this race from both Chase and Timothy. You gotta think Timothy might have sustained some damage from riding that wall. Can he hold it? 9 laps to go this time by. It's like that gap is now 0.2 of a second. John Osborne riding the low line on that 3 and 4 to make sure he does not make contact with that wall. All it takes is one mess up from either of these guys. Right there's a slip up from John Osborne. He's going to lose that gap by 1/10 of a second. Timothy Harper's going to increase that lead to 0.3 of a second. 7 laps to go this time by. Timothy's got to keep that car off the wall, and he's got to hope that John makes a mistake once again and loses another 1/10 of a second. But John's going to close that gap. He's now down 0.28. And he's going to close that gap even further. He's going to be now down to 1/10 of a second. Another car down on this back stretch on the inside wall. But once again, that apron is so wide that that car is not technically on the track at this point. 1/10. He is now 1/100th of a second behind Timothy. Let's pull up this box right now. And we're just going to watch these two battle it out. Oh, Timothy got loose out of turn 2, and he's going to lose the lead. John Osborne, now your new leader. This young man just came in from nowhere, and he is going to steal this race from the 12 and the 4. It's getting good, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Timothy's running out of steam. Oh, and the 4 makes contact, and the 4's around. Hard into the inside wall. And caution is out because he backed up onto the track. That right there, I think, is what Timothy was really needing. John Osborne is punching his wheel, shouting a whole bunch of terrible things right now. He has got to be one mad guy. Yep. I noticed that too. Oh, the 81 making a last minute decision to pit, and he is going to drop a position. Uh-oh. Don't speed. That 28 is gaining on the 12. Don't get caught speeding right now. Don't get caught speeding. The 28 is passing the 12 on pit road. Yep, I have to agree. Could have avoided the caution, but oh well. I mean, there was a lot of cars that were spun around on the back stretch and no caution, but he's racing for the win, so I mean, if you can get one called, might as well go for it. And the 28 is going to beat Timothy out of pit road. But where is John Osborne? He's going to come out in 3rd on pit road. Alright, where are things going to cycle out for this restart? Chance Durham is going to find himself in 4th place, and he is going to be right in front of Dane Moyer, and they're both fighting for that Dash for Cash prize. There they are, the 23 and the 28 on the left side of your screen. Once again, we'll bring it to your attention for the final time tonight. The Dash for Cash prize of $15 to tonight's winner of these 4 drivers. And that winner is decided by whoever finishes in front of the others. But looks like we're going to get set up for a green-white checker tonight. Timothy Harper going to restart in that 6th position. And it looks like Chase is going to get pretty lucky. He's going to restart in that 7th position. But yeah, like we were saying, that caution could have totally been avoided, but, you know, I can't put too much blame and anything on the guy. You're racing for the win, you spin out, you know, you have the chance to get a caution to get brought out, you know, might as well take it. If you're a lap car, those lap cars that we saw down there on the inside, well, I mean, they had nothing to really lose at this point, other than, you know, trying to get the lucky dog if caution does come out. But if a caution comes out for you and you're a lap down, you don't get a chance for the lucky dog because you were involved in a caution. So I can see why the Ford did what he did. And it's just going to make one great green-white checker. Here we go, pace car's off the track. Jake Williams is going to lead us to the green flag with 2 to go. Jake Williams is going to pull out to a very comfortable lead. The 23 looking into taking that 2nd position, but something's wrong. I think Jake Williams is out of gas. Oh my goodness. And caution is back out on the track. Oh, and look who's involved. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to rewind and go try to find that. Oh, and there's no incidents. So we're gonna have to rewind it. Oh, hard contact with that front right. Definitely broke the steering. That means Timothy Harper's night is over, unfortunately. I mean, he's still steering that thing. Oh, nope, that front right is broke. Yep. You can see back there on that right side view, that front right is broken. Oh man. Oh, how the tables have turned. So now, who's going to win it? Chance and Chase up there in 2nd and 3rd. Keith Long with the lead. What's going to go down here? Alright, before they take the green flag, which should be this next time by, or we got one more left. Yep, we got one more pace lap left, I would say. But, folks, I want you to drop down in the comments, who do you think is going to bring the checkered flag home? Is it going to be Keith Long in the number 71? Chance Durham in the 23? Chase Durham in the 4? Marshall Wilson in the 85? It's like the Nesquik car. Dane Moyer in the 28? John Osborne in the 21? Dylan Walterman in the 46? Or Jake Williams in the 29? Those are your cars that are on the lead lap. Everyone else is at least one lap down. Who's it gonna be? I'm gonna have to put my money on that 23 of Chance. He's been quiet all race long, but then he finds himself fighting up here in the front in the last 10 laps. I think he has got what it takes. He had a strong car on that last restart. A strong car. He was going for that second position. And the 71 elects to choose that inside line. We've seen that outside line very successful tonight on restarts. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna come down to this right here. Pace car lights are off. They are rounding. Turn 4, pace car dips in to pit road. Keith Long, Chance Durham, gonna lead us to the green, white, checkered. And green flag is out. Keith Long with a nice jump, but Chance has something to say on that outside line. Does he have enough? And a wreck back in the back. Marshall Wilson in that Nesquik car is going to be the cause of this caution. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he's going to come down on the 85. I don't know if that was a bad block, a block gone wrong, or just, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on inside that car. But this should be our final green-white checkered of the night, I think. Let me look at the rule book. Yep, we have 3 green-white checkers. The next flag is going to end this race. Chance is going to find himself down pit road, probably needing extra fuel. But he did pit on lap 113. I don't know why he's going down pit road. That's going to hurt. But now we've got Chase. Actually, it couldn't really hurt that bad because we only have 9 cars on the lead lap. But the only bad thing is that this is the last caution. Anything else that happens, the race is over. Chase down on the apron. Is he gonna hit pit road? I was gonna say, I wouldn't think so. But I can tell you right now, Keith Long pitted on lap 87. He might be close to running out of fuel here. Let's see what his pit strategy has been. Oh, well, he's run 41, 46 laps, so I mean, he's only on 37 right now, and he's got enough to make it. Alrighty. Gonna get our third and final attempt at a green, white, checkered. They are lining up. Lights on the pace car go out. This next time by will be the end of the race. Once that pace car leaves and the green flag comes out, whatever happens then is the finish. Who's gonna win? Keith Long, Chase Durham. And then we got Dane Moyer in 4th, Cody Dorsey in 5th. Those are our competitors for that Dash for Cash. And then Chance in 8th. Alright, so right there in the picture, 3 of those guys, Dash for Cash competitors, the 28, the 9, and the 23 are all lined up right in behind each other. Which matters more to you if you're one of them, the win or that $15? Green flag out. This time, we'll see the end of the race. Keith Long gonna take a nice lead, but Chase is gonna have something to respond to that. Chase right up on his bumper. Oh, 71 gets loose into the inside wall. Chase is going to take the lead going into turn 3 with the 81 of John Osborne right on his bumper. The 28 looking into Osborne. Chase Durham's going to take the white flag. Here comes John Osborne on the outside. He's going to take the first position away from Chase. Whoa, Chase is falling off the pace. Very, very bad. I wonder what happened to that car. John Osborne, the 28. Who's going to be the first one to cross that finish line? And John Osborne wins at Darlington. What happened to Chase, though? Congratulations to that man right there, John Osborne, bringing home the victory tonight. Came out of nowhere with the last 10 laps of the race. And he's going to capture the checkered flag. Dang. He pitted on 113. How did he run out of fuel? Wow. So there is our official race results. John Osborne with the win. Dane Moyer second place. Cody Dorsey in third place. Dane is going to win that Dash for Cash prize tonight. Cody comes up 4/10 of a second too slow to get that Dash for Cash. Chase Durham is going to find himself in the 6th position tonight. Alright, let's see if we can bring some of our leaders down. Hey Dane, it's Chris up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Congratulations on the 2nd place finish and the Dash for Cash prize.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed tonight. You know, 2 second place back-to-back races. I'll take that. I don't think I've done that yet in this league. So, yeah, just really fun race. You know, have fun racing with everybody, especially like the Dash for Cash. I didn't know towards the end just because of all those cautions, because a lot of the guys that were racing with it, you know, started getting around me, started getting, I don't know if they got their lap back or whatnot, but no, a good race all in all.
Yeah, it was I enjoyed the race from up here. A lot of um, slamming into that wall, but just like we saw last week, seems like you guys, know how to handle that car once you do tag the wall.
Yeah, I mean, we did as a whole league. I think we did really, really well tonight. I know, you know, people probably won't be happy about certain things, you know, things that happen throughout the race, but I think as a whole we did really well, and we've improved a lot, you know, this season. Yeah, it's right. This track, you know, sometimes it can be frustrating, but it makes it fun in the end, just because you really have to drive the track.
Right, yep. Yeah, it's definitely a hard track, I think, and if you can finish 1, 2, or 3 in this track, then I think you could finish anywhere in that same position, no matter what track it is.
Yeah, that for sure. It's probably, I mean, driving wise, probably for me, it was more challenging just learning, you know, what's a fast lane or the fastest line, and to keep, you know, doing the same line without getting too loose. But no, it was fun. It was a learning experience, and I enjoyed it.
Is it pretty tricky having this whole track, but then only being able to run fast on like one lane?
Yeah, you know, I'll say, and nothing against him. I mean, he did a great job, but like pretty much mid race, a little bit after mid race, I got behind Lance, and he just had a good line, even though I was faster than him at the time. If you can hold a certain line pretty well, at this track you make it very hard to pass you. So, you know, you got to learn where you can pass somebody without wrecking them, and you know, trying to be patient, which that can be hard at times. But yeah, you know, I think as long as you learn where that line is and how you can progress through your tire wear, you should be well off.
Nice. Well, congratulations on that 2nd place finish. Look forward to seeing you right here next Wednesday night back in the booth.
I look forward to it. I hope I'll be here next week as well. But thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right, Cody, you got me. It's Chris up in the booth.
Yeah, I got you, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well. A 3rd place finish. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I mean, how was your night out there? Obviously some strategy really paid off tonight without any cautions besides the stage breaks. But did you think if you had one more green white checkered or a few more laps, did you have what it took to get 2nd or even 1st?
Well, when we came to green there on that last green white checkered, I got alongside Jake, and I thought I was going to cut down across this bumper because coming out of the 2, if you're like up against that wall, you're probably going to smack it. So like I had to come down a little bit, and I thought I was going to hit him, so I kind of scraped up and I touched the wall, and I'm pretty sure I broke my tie rod, or toe link. I mean, sorry. And Then when we got to that last white flag, I realized I was actually running down John and Dane. So yeah, if I didn't hit that wall, I think I could have given him a good chance. But hey, I'm happy to bring home third for the Blind Squirrels. Me, Chris Heights, Scott Kierberg, David Buell, Scott brought it home in ninth. Chris had a little rough race, but I think he still finished decent. And same thing with David Buell. But yeah, man, and congrats, John. That was a hell of a race to win. It was a great race for everybody too. We actually stayed really good and not a lot of cautions.
Yeah, that's one thing I have to do. Commend you guys for is I think the stages were the most cautions of tonight. I mean, besides right there towards the end of the race, everything was just stage.
Yeah, I mean, but we all know that with green white checkers, we know we're going to start getting a little racy to see what everybody can get, which is expected. And also, congrats to Dane Moyer for winning the Dash for Cash too.
Yep, that's another one. Yep. But yeah, anybody at home watching or sponsors, anyone you want to thank?
I want to thank my team again, the Blind Squirrels. Without them, there's no way I'm up here talking to you. We are a great team, and I truly believe that. I want to thank you for what you do up here in the booth, you and Matt. Thank Justin, Jake, and Eddie for what they do to the league, Kobe being our admin, and say hi to my mom and possibly Dad if he's watching too, and the rest of my fans and family. And yeah, man, just a great race. Glad to get out here with back-to-back P3s and hopefully keep the momentum going.
All right, man. Well, look forward to seeing you next Wednesday right here. Hopefully up in the booth once again.
I hope so, man. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you, you too. All right, now we're going to bring our winner, John Osborne, down. Hold your round of applause. Hey, John, it's Chris up in the booth. Congratulations on that win tonight, man.
Thanks, pal. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Kind of just came out of nowhere towards the end. It was pretty much all race was a Chase and Timothy race, pretty much tonight, and then all of a sudden your name popped in there with like less than 20 to go, and I was like, this guy might come in here and win this.
When I was going to stay out, my plan was to stay out at least 3 more laps after they were going to pit on that last green flag stop there. And so I think I heard either Timothy or I thought one of them said that they were pitting that lap. And so I thought one of them had already went down into pit road. But I guess they both stayed out. And so with us staying out, it, put some more cars, more laps down, and that, put me being able to pit from third. And so I just took as much fuel as I thought I needed. So my car would be a little bit tighter. That way I could downshift sooner, especially in 1 and 2. I was already downshifting in 3 and 4. So I waited to downshift once we went back green, and I don't know if they were downshifting or running in 4 or not, but as the run went on, they were getting tight and loose, and I was just able to get off at 2 a little bit better.
Right. So did it surprise you on turn 2 when Chase just fell back? I kind of figuring out what was wrong with that, but there was no contact I saw prior to that or anything.
No, he ran out of fuel. Yeah, I think me and him both had taken just enough fuel to make it to the end in 1 green white checker. And so when we had that 3rd green white checker, he was, if you saw him on the pace or caution laps, he was just on the bottom. And so, I had my spotter just telling me, hey, just shut the car off. And so when we took the green flag on that last restart there, I was at 1.9 laps.
Oh, man.
And so, but I had saved enough. I was like, I think I can make it back around. So I was like, I don't think the 4 is going to be able to make it. And then when the leader was on old tires, so when he got loose, I was like, well, if the 4's got enough gas, it's going to be a little bit tough. I'll just have to really wrap 3 and 4 and see if I can set him up for 1 and 2. Because I just wasn't going to shift gears. I was just going to stay in 4th. But I saw him bobble a little bit entering 1, and then I was like, I think he's out. I'm just staying high. But because I stayed high, I bumped the wall a little bit, so I was worried about 3rd place or 2nd place getting me after he was out. But I was able to pull away and then had a good 3 and 4. And yeah, man, it was. I did not expect that. I made a huge mistake there. I cut down. I was going to stay out. And I cut down to, to pit there, and I forgot where that cone was. And so it gave me the end of the line. But really, that first green white checker, that first caution for the green white checker, really helped me out because it got rid of all the lap down cars.
Right.
So restarting sixth, and then those guys get loose, and I just took a gamble and pulled a cold trickle and stayed high. And thankfully they barely just gave me a 0x. But I think any further down, if I was any further down the track, I'd probably been toast there and spun out. But man, that was crazy. That was wild. I had a really good car all race. I had it set up for the night, and I knew it was going to be fast. Unfortunately, I didn't. I hit the wall both times in qualifying, both laps, and so I had to start from pit road, and the whole first run went caution free. So I had to really, really pedal it. And
Right.
the 42, I don't think he meant to, but he put me in the wall, and I had a bent toe link, but honestly helped my turn turn off. And so I just fixed. I waited, to the. I didn't take any tires on that pit stop either, and so I had 2 sets left in there, which is probably, oh well, I guess I'll use them next week or something. But yeah,
Right.
man, it's exciting. I'm happy to be in here with Justin and all the guys. They recruited me, a couple of weeks ago, so it's good to be in here in the Underdog Racing League, and looking forward to the big things in the season, and appreciate you guys for letting me run. A lot of respectful racers in here, so I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, it's
Congrats
a
to congrats to Dane and Cody on podium finishes there.
yeah, definitely, and it's definitely a great league to broadcast for. I mean, seems like all of you guys have a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah, well, Darlington is a hard track to pass on, especially in this car. I mean, it's a hard track to pass on anyway, but especially in this car. It's just you just you get behind somebody, you get tight, you get under somebody, you get loose. So it's just real hard. So the best thing you can do is just try to set somebody up coming off of 4, coming out of 2. And just hope maybe they brush the wall, or they're going to be generous and let you enter in 3 and not wash up the track. But overall, I think everybody did a good job there. I mean, cautions breed cautions, so when we got one there
Right.
at the end, we're probably going to get a couple more.
Yep, exactly. That's definitely true. And then that last one was pretty much the last one, so anything that happened at that point was over.
Oh, I was definitely praying he was going to run out. I was like, man, I don't know if the 4's got enough, and no, he didn't. I'm just glad he was down on the bottom, so it didn't screw anybody else up. I think he knew what was about to happen, so he played that smart, and honestly, it probably saved him, a good finish there because he did that.
Yeah, he
So
finished in 6th place,
yeah,
so not too
but
bad for running out of gas.
no, not too bad at all. I guess he just, well, I mean, I think probably what helped him is he was, riding around on the bottom of the track, so that was keeping the fuel next to the pickup. But I think once he put the pedal to it and we got in the turns, he couldn't keep it in there. I didn't have enough fuel to do a burnout. I tried.
Yeah,
I
I
had to,
noticed that.
I had to leave the car parked out there. So, but man, I want to thank my mom and dad who are always watching. I know they're probably gonna be real excited. They watch all my races, and winning is hard and it's few and far between. So when you get one, it's good to celebrate it. So, um, but yeah, man, appreciate you. I want to thank my spotter too, Tyler. He came in at the back half of the race, but I definitely needed his expertise there. So I appreciate him coming in and helping me out too. So
Alright, well, look forward to seeing you back up here in the booth once again next weekend, or next week on
yeah, man.
Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, let's try to do a repeat, rinse and repeat.
Alright, man, well, congratulations once again.
Appreciate it, Chris. Thank you, man. Hope you have a great night and a good rest of your week.
You as well. Thank you.
All right, buddy. You got it.
Alright. Alrighty, guys. Well, that concludes tonight's race at Darlington. Once again, your results are up on the screen. John Osborne coming out and pulling that win off. Chase Durham in the 4, finishing in 6th after running out of fuel. Dan Moyer 2nd place, Cody Dorsey in 3rd. And the rest is on the screen. But that's all from here at Darlington. You just watched the broadcast on Extreme Sim TV, hosted by none other than Chris Mayo. I'm signing off. See you next